up everyone, Sanjaeuchiha here and welcome back to the channel where today we'll be tackling Black Clover episode 161. So that's right, we're starting off this week strong. Of course, we had the review of Black Clover chapter 279 last night, and of course tonight we're tackling the newest episode. And of course this episode is inspired by the teachings of a wise man, or at least a famous quote by a wise man that, you know, apparently when he was up against somebody and he was saying, yo, he was beating them down, he was like saying, yo, you're not weak, fam. You're not weak. I'm just that good. Manga readers will know, just in case it doesn't happen this episode. So yeah. But anyway, of course, be sure to subscribe, like, you know, if you're new here, you like Black Clover, do discussions, reviews, all that jazz and blues, typical YouTube shits. So yeah, but respect for tuning in if you're new here, returning subscribers, respect for coming out as per usual, respect and appreciate all the love and support. But without further ado, let's get into this latest episode of the Black Clover anime. You know, in retrospect, I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't suspect that Yuno was actually royalty all this time, you know, like from reading the manga. I've been watching a lot of New World Reviews coverage of Black Clover, and he basically picked it up from a lot earlier, well, a lot earlier than it was revealed, so, or at least he suspected it. So it's like, Sanjae, what are you doing? You should have seen this coming. That was funny. I wonder if they're gonna show like some more coverage of Zenon versus Vengeance. The good part about all of this is that since during the whole canon filler section, they really tried to add on some, you know, more emotional weight to the relationship between Yuno and the rest of the Golden Dawn. This might hit harder for anime only versus how it hit for manga readers. Alright, Spirit of Zephyr. Yeah. Nothing too crazy animation wise this episode, but it is what it is. Wait, no, hold on. Is the name of the spell literally useless North? I should just say useless North, because I think the reason why he's not responding to his spell is because it's literally named useless. So I don't know, I just find that really funny if you're asking me. Honestly. But anyway, let's continue, people. Alright, the training. Ah boy. Alright, Sita, no! Hopefully episode is done here, so I know some assault them with it. I don't like how they portrayed that a while ago. Yeah. Yo! Woo! Yeah, 55%. It's not that you're weak. Yeah. So that I am far superior. Alright, that was still kind of hype, to say the least, but I thought they would have given a better close-up of, you know, Zenon's face, like in the manga. It kind of takes away from the you know, that visceral reaction. Because the shot is kind of zoomed out compared to the manga's, the panel in the manga, if I remember correctly. You know what's kind of strange about this, thinking back on it since I'm like seeing this again, is that you have an entire Magic Knight squad be essentially wiped out. And it's not that much of... You'd think like back at the capital they'd be sensing this or something, maybe have some kind of magical link to keep a track of, you know, are the members in each base still alive, you know? It's kind of like they're just dead and nobody know. It used to be. Them dead your fat. Ew! Well, that was episode... Oh, hold on there. That was episode 161 of the Black Clover anime. And honestly, you know, when it comes down to talking about these episodes, there's always two ways to approach it. You can approach it as a manga reader to see what other additions they've done to probably give further context to story elements from the manga that the manga author didn't really have time to properly flesh out, and see how it improves the story from the manga. Or you can look at it from the perspective of like of an anime only, naturally. But from the perspective of what, from the manga reader, I mean, from the canon filler stuff when it comes on to, you know, establishing a stronger dynamic, a stronger emotional investment from the audience in Yuno's relationship with the rest of the members of the Golden Dawn, I would say it would at least allow audience members, allow it to hit home that Yuno lost half his squad much more compared to, say, the manga's version of the events, where of course we didn't get to see what happened over the course of the 6 months. So that is definitely a step up from the manga, I would say. In terms of art and animation, I thought it was alright. Nothing spectacular by any means, but it was alright. Nothing to bash about, but nothing to really like go all over the top about to say, yo, this episode was crazy sick. But I would say in terms of the narrative and in terms of just the overall conflict against the Spade Kingdom, manga or anime, this section of the story really seeks to establish the threat that the Spade Kingdom is, because for the most part, Zenon is the first of the Dark Triad to actually come out and fight when you really think about it, yeah. So to see Yuno and his squad get taken out, essentially Yuno, who's one of the top geniuses, and of course in this episode, of course, we have the revelation that he is stage 0 as well. For him to get defeated, of course, that would more than like put in the minds of the audience, you know, what chance does persons like Asta have? And the fact that vengeance was defeated and taken. So it really helps to reinforce the threat that the Spade Kingdom was, despite the initial quote-unquote victory that Asta and the Heart Kingdom squad had against, you know, the initial Spade Kingdom members. So that's the hard truth about it that this episode seeks to establish. And of course, for the most part, it is a solid episode, I would say, all things considered. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Of course, be sure to subscribe. Let me know thought about my thoughts in terms of this episode of the Black Clover anime. Of course, I don't want to spoil anything if you're an anime only, but I mean, I would imagine a lot of people read the Black Clover manga as well. But Yeah, in terms of what's happening next. But manga readers, you know, the big fight that's coming up next is about to start soon and very soon. That Asta, that Yami. Yo. You better give that fight the captain's battle level of animation because yo. Woo! And the opening one theme song better play. Better play. It must be another opening one moment. But anyway, I think I've had enough fun with this for tonight. Thanks for tuning in if you made it this far, and respect and just all the appreciation in the world for you guys that support me here on the channel, new and returning. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Eat some dinner, sleep, chill, watch some anime, kick back, put your feet up, and I'll see you in the next Black Clover video.